Almost 4 years ago, Terry Virgo handed over the group of churches connected to him into the hands of spiritual sons. A team of apostles called to lead New Frontiers into the next chapter that lays ahead. Like any family, we share common history and DNA, and yet each group of churches that's emerging has its own unique personality, calling, and destiny in the purposes of God. Relational Mission is the name of our family of churches, and that reflects the fact that we want excellent relationships together, and we also want to be involved in a vibrant mission into God's purposes. Being relational and missional is a way of life. I feel so humbled to be involved in giving leadership and serving this family of churches, and I believe that God has been speaking to us in recent times about the kind of family He wants us to be, the kind of adventures He's got us on together as we see what relational mission looks like in the future. As a family, we are to be convinced of the truth of the gospel. We're to be fruitful in our lives and committed to relationships, doing life together. Certain of the mission God's called us to do, with every one of us being a witness, and courageously obedient, doing everything that God asks us to do. Together we're called to be a church for the broken world that impacts its local community, seeing lives and situations restored through the gospel. Together we're called to pioneer and plant churches. We currently have 25 church plants, and we're trusting God for many more in the future, whether they be in Europe, in Canada, in Asia, in the Middle East, or wherever else God may take us as we journey together. Together we're called to train leaders for the future, whether that be done at local level or through our programs of training together, ID, Pioneer or Lead. And together we're called to support one another, whether in prayer together or for one another, whether supply lines of relationship where we draw alongside one another and help one another in the mission we're on together. This family, just like any other family, is made up of people. You and me, we are in this together. We are Relational Mission. We're sharing in God's mission, whether locally, internationally, across different time zones. We're called to this together.
Hi, I'm Steve from Herne Bay, and one thing I love about Relational Mission is that across Kent, let alone further afield, we've family members who are skilled and experienced in different ways to help us.
Hi, ich bin Jürgen von der Regelgemeinde in Süddeutschland, und für mich ist Relational Mission zuallererst Familie von Gemeinden.
Hi, my name is Jonty. I am from Holland and live in Peterborough. I love Relational Mission because they're always on the look for new friends to learn from and to inspire.
Together, bringing the hope of the gospel and to people and breaking into real lives.
As churches, equipping each other, spurring one another on and helping each other in what God has in store, and that's exciting.
We together support projects in less developed nations. For example, enabling people to start businesses in Kenya is just one example of a practical outworking of being a church in a broken world.
I love how Relational Mission seeks to serve its family of churches through its events.
And we're part of a big family and connected through great events like Enough.
One thing I love about Relational Mission is the way the UK churches connect with the tiny church in niche.
Just makes you feel like you're so much more in it all together.
Breaking new ground in pioneering situations, much more fun and purposeful with the friends from Relational Mission.
I'm in Riga, Latvia, and I love pioneering with Relational Mission, knowing that we're part of a family.
Because we know that by working together, sharing knowledge, skills and expertise, we can achieve so much more together than we can on our own.
Romans 12 verse 5 says that we, though many, are one body in Christ and individually members of one another. Together.
Together.
Together. Together. Together.
Together.
Together. We are Relational Mission.